Hey, what's going on, gang? Brian here, Brian's Law Maintenance. Trust you guys are doing well. Hey guys, we're going to be doing a quick install of the new Equipment Defender blower racks. As most of you guys know, we just got done installing the 3-position trimmer racks here just last week. And guys, to be honest with you, super impressed with Equipment Defender, super impressed with the new racks. As you guys know, I opted to not install the blower racks initially because honestly, I just didn't know anything about Equipment Defender. After using them for about the last week and a half, I have to say I'm super impressed with the build quality and just the added security and protection. As you guys know, these right here, they have the locking mechanism, which is definitely a big plus. My current blower racks do not lock. That was one of the reasons I decided to upgrade the blower racks now. So let's do a quick install and upgrade on the new enclosed trailer. By the way, guys, you guys have heard this a lot lately, but I will make sure to leave an affiliate link down below in the description box. Guys, if these reviews are helpful and the install is helpful for you, and you're in the market to pick up these new racks, by all means, guys, it means a lot to support our channel by using that affiliate link. We do earn a commission, to be transparent with you guys, and it absolutely goes right back into growing this channel and making these videos. They do take a lot of time and effort. So if you guys do want to support us and help us grow our channel, definitely use that affiliate link. It's going to save you anywhere from 5 to 10%, depending on what special that they have going on the website. So I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box. But guys, enough of me chatting. Let's go install some racks and see how we can put these things together. Alright guys, as most of you know, we have the gridiron style. Now these racks have done a good job. To be honest with you, I have nothing wrong with them. One of my biggest qualms though is that they do not lock. The new Equipment Defender ones, they do, so that added security is reason enough for me to upgrade. When you guys do order your equipment racks, this is how they're going to come in these 2 big black boxes. Let's unbox them and then let's start throwing them up on the trailer, alright? Alright guys, that's the first one. That's number 2. Alright guys, in no particular order, but this is the parts that came in, all kind of laid out. As you guys may know, or maybe you don't, but this main shaft right here can go into the main arm that hangs. That way you can use it on a utility trailer, which is really nice. Every kit does come with that. It comes with some really nice instructions, colored with some photos. Guys like me, we need photos and pictures. The 4-position trimmer racks took me about 2 hours to put together. Hopefully we can shore up some time on this one now that we know what we're doing. So let's go through the instructions and put this thing together. I might steal Kevin and Fall River's idea of slicing this thing off and then putting it in a drill. That way I can just install it super fast. If you use one of these on your 4-position trimmer racks, you guys are crazy. Because I did, and I almost lost my wrist because I had to turn 5,000 screws. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, before I put the main support column together, what I'm going to do is unscrew my 2 racks. That way I have access to the main beam that they're going to be posted on. All right, guys, first off, I'm going to take off the old racks, and then we'll put on the new ones. Rack number 2. Alright guys, if I can give you any tips based on my experience, what you guys want to do is put this bolt through first before you tighten it up, okay? That way we can see where our mounts are, and when we put it on the wall, we may have to install the mounts first, then put the main beam on. Don't just screw it all together because you may have to take it apart, you may have to wiggle it around. So let's get our brackets on there, mark our spot so we know where we're going to drill, and then we'll put this thing together. Alright guys, so as an example, the other bolts were right around this area. Now, the way these are designed, they're a little bit different than the gridiron that I had previously on the trailer. What I'm going to be doing is installing these up a lot higher. That way everything's a little bit more out of the way. Alright guys, so this is just something that I learned from last time. I already have my top one drilled in with the bolts right here. They're not tightened up. I don't have the nuts on them just yet. But now I can measure out where I'm going to keep my holes. Point number 2, let's go put the rest of the backpack blower on the main shaft. That way it's all assembled and then we'll screw it all together. Alright guys, the clamping mechanism is onto the main shaft. Let's go put it up on the wall. Alright guys, so here's where we're at so far. Again, I don't have the nut on here just yet because I had to take the main shaft off. Here's the locking mechanism. And again, we're going to be putting our final bolt into the wall here once we have it all assembled and I know everything is lined up. So what we're going to do is install it just like this. Now on the back side, we're going to put our bar through and that's going to hold the backpack blower in place. Goes right through, pretty simple. By the way guys, if you mess this up about 5 or 6 times, that's expected. You'll be joining the rest of us. Actually, it's not that complicated, but you can get things backwards pretty easily. Let's use our faithful Allen wrench and tighten everything down. Now we'll screw these down once we actually have this installed on the main rack. That way we know where the blowers sit. It's really easy to adjust these as well. You have 3 screws with the Allen wrench, so we can just tighten them up once we know the position. Now I'm gonna tighten these loosely just so I have them in position. All right guys, so here's where we're at so far. We have the blower rack now installed. Again, different blowers I would imagine need different depth. Now what I'm going to finish doing is tightening up these two bolts right here and right here. And then we're going to secure everything. And then after that, we're going to finish securing it to the wall, and we'll put a blower on there and then get everything adjusted. By the way, guys, little tip here, you can always use your previous holes. That way you can kind of line things up to make sure you're on the metal stud. All right, guys, we have our final bolts all secure. This right here is obviously loose. That way I can flex it around and see where I want to put the blowers. Now the blower is going to flex backwards a little bit when we put the clamp mechanism down. So let me show that for you guys and let's see how we can do this here. All right guys, kind of fast forwarding here. I'm pretty much wrapped up with this one. Now I've got my Echo 770T in the holder pretty snug. This locking mechanism, so this right here is on a spring-loaded assist. So this black piece, when it's in its neutral position, is going to be up. This bracket right here, when it comes down, it's going to be in a slanted fashion, and then the tension pushing down is going to keep that kind of 45-degree angle. This right here is going to be mounted on the back side of the backpack blower handle and the main mount for the blower. So pretty straightforward, kind of an ingenious design really. Don't forget to finish your bolts if you guys did my method. Don't forget to put your secondary screws into the studs. But beyond that, guys, pretty straightforward. I think the 770 sits in there pretty nice. They do include an optional bracket for the blower right here. Maybe sometime in the future we'll put this bracket up. Right now I'm just kind of putting things in here the first time, just trying to get things positioned and acquainted so I can see where I like to have everything. By the way, guys, just wanted to interject here. The Maruyama BL9000 does fit. One thing that I found is that you can obviously adjust these screws as well to open up the spacing up on top. That way it can fit down for the Maruyama, maybe even the Redmax 8500, as they're probably pretty same size. So Echo 770, BL9000, I'm sure you can get your steel BR700 in there, your Redmax 75s and 85s, and be rocking and rolling. All right, guys, that's pretty much wraps up this. Now, I do have a second one to install, but I'll spare you guys the details and the boring footage. Nonetheless, if you guys do have any questions about the Equipment Defender racks, please leave me a comment down below. I'll make sure to answer them for you. You have the locking mechanism on the new Equipment Defender blower racks. Pretty sweet option and upgrade. I would definitely recommend it. Beyond that, guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to support our channel and everything that we have going on, please use the affiliate link. We do earn a commission off that, and it does help and it does go a long way. So if you're in the market any which way to pick up these bad boys, make sure you use that affiliate link in the description box, and that way you guys can save with whatever the current promotion is. It should be at least 5% or 10% depending on the sale that Equipment Defender is running. So how cool is that? All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this one up. If you enjoyed this video, shoot it a big thumbs up. It's much appreciated. As always, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and guys, we'll catch up with you soon. All right, guys, this is my dog Kobe. He's helping me install the trailer racks. Kobe, what did we do? We installed the blower racks. We do a good job? I think he's approved.